Do you want to take the first conspiracy theory?
Sure. Why not?
Make my spine tingle.
One of them. Okay, it's a Disney one.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, this is a character, Mr. Gaston. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's the one that shot Bambi's mother.
Oh my God.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Um.
So what's the conspiracy?
Only because like in the beginning of Beauty and the Beast, when you see him like walking a trail, he just came back from a hunt.
Yeah.
And you see like his satchel the other guy's carrying, which I don't know.
LeFou,
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's antlers and all kinds of stuff like that inside it. And he just came back from a hunt out in a meadow.
Oh.
And there's like out where Bambi's mom was like in the meadow and whatnot. And then when you go to his place, it's full of antlers and stuff like that. So yeah. There's a conspiracy story like that was like, yep, it's all connected. Like all the Disney films supposedly from Pixar to original Disney are like connected somehow.
Yeah, I haven't seen that theory about Gaston murdering. We keep it PG here. Murdering Bambi's mom. But if you think about it, in his tavern, because he has this like really high back chair where they sing the like no one spits like Gaston, no one and that whole song, you could see all the antlers on the wall, so it totally checks out.
Yep, and there's also a scene in that where he's like out. There's like a scene of a meadow and like a lonely like doe. So,
really?
Yeah.
In Beauty and the Beast?
In Beauty and the Beast, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
It's like quick.
Huh.
So.
That's so sad.
It's crazy. Yeah, very sad.
I could definitely see that one coming true. I also have a very interesting theory. Well, I mean, this one is a little bit more like for myself. I just thought this was fascinating. You've seen the film Frozen, right?
Yeah.
The original first, the one that took the internet and everything by storm. So there was a theory about the prison that Elsa was kept in when Hans returned, or when Anna returned back from her adventure looking for Elsa. They locked Elsa up in captivity while Anna was like in the fireplace room, like, Hans was being like, oh, I'm gonna betray you, and she was like, no, that whole scene. So there's a theory because Elsa grew up with ice powers. So her dad knew like all along that she had these powers. We'd see him telling her to like conceal it and don't use them. There's even a scene where he goes to comfort Elsa and she like shudders back because she's scared that she's going to hurt him with her ice powers. If you look at the dungeon scene that happens later on in the film, it is actually said somewhere in the dialogue, or I don't know where, but they mention that it's below the castle. And if you look at the handcuffs that she has on, it's not like your typical wristlet ones. They're total hand enclosing, like, handcuffs that keep her chained to the ground. So the theory is that her father built this prison in case Elsa's ice powers got too out of hand and she turned from good to evil. Because he would be the only one that knows her wearing the gloves conceals the ice.
Interesting.
Isn't that like kind of dark?
That's kind of dark.
I'm like, ooh. And people try to rebuttal this theory or like bust it by saying that like, oh, well, Hans probably did it. But if you look at the timeline, you wouldn't have that much time to build like a prison cell. He wouldn't have known about like the magic coming from her hands when they're he wouldn't have known all of those things to build this prison chamber for her.
The specific one.
Yeah. So I don't want to believe that her dad built this, but it kind of checks out that what if she turned evil? What if like he was there to see her grow up and like see all these phases and then watched her not be a good person, not make good choices. So it's dark, but I get it. I'm on board with this one being legit.
Interesting. That's dark.
Yeah, right?
That's really dark. Oh man.
Yeah, it is dark, but also like you don't know. Yeah. You don't know how people are going to turn out.
Right.
So, but your own daughter, your flesh and blood. I don't know.
That's crazy. My other one was two. One is that Peter Pan is the angel of death.
Wait, Peter Pan?
Yeah. He comes and grabs the kids and takes them to Neverland, the afterlife. Kids that died.
Oh, okay.
There's that one spirit. It's like, yeah, he's the whole metaphor of that. It's
Hmm.
crazy. And then the other one is that Hook is the one that killed Ariel's mother.
Wait, what?
Yeah. There's a scene in Peter Pan where every time when they mention Hook,
Uh-huh.
the mermaids are scared.
Yes.
And if you go back to Trident when he's talking about um, like people on the land, something about fish and hook or something like that, hand over hook. So you end up on a hook and a blah 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 blah, such and such like your mother or something like that. So it's like that's why Triton hates humans, like regular
Okay.
human sea creature, because of people like Hook with the ship and whatnot. So there's like I guess Aerial Beginnings.
Okay.
It's like a prequel or
Oh.
a prequel or a sequel that goes back for Ariel's daughter.
Because Melody
There's
is the
mermaids.
second one.
She's the second one, yeah.
So then there's a third movie where it talks about the mom?
Yeah, like a little flashback.
Oh.
Yeah, like a little flashback of like pirate ships and whatnot and stuff like that. And like they never show you what the top of the ship looks like, but everyone's like putting together as it was Hook's ship.
Oh.
Yeah, so,
okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's creepy.
That would like make sense though in a way because obviously Hook is not a good guy. Like it's he kind of is a scallywag, so to speak. So I wouldn't put it past him to either accidentally, I don't know, run over a mermaid with his giant boat or purposely see one and I don't know. What joy would he get out of running over a mermaid though?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to get
no.
joy over that,
Yeah, I mean he is kind of evil, so it checks out.
Also, evil is a point of view. Some people say that Pan is evil. He's the bad guy in the story.
I think I saw that one too.
Yeah.
Where they had said that like instead of Peter being like the victor in this, he's actually the villain. But I don't have all the context of that one. Do you remember?
Neither do I. No.
Oh, well.
It was like somewhere in between like Daniel's son from Karate Kid being the bad guy, while the other guy is just being himself a jock. But it was Daniel's son that was just being a nuisance and like protagonizing and like just making the situation worse.
Yeah.
With Johnny, so it's kind of like that where it looks like the main character is awesome, but he's actually the villain. There was a movie like that. I just can't remember.
I do love films and like conspiracy theories like that one are harmless, they don't hurt anybody, but it's the idea of like flipping it around and being like, but what if that guy's actually the good guy and this guy's the bad guy? I'm currently watching Lost right now and I'm starting to see a little bit of that happening. No spoilers in the comments, please, because I'm not very far into it. But it's fascinating when good writing is done well and it flips what you think, because if you think about it in real life, in reality, there's a lot of times where we hear stories from our friends. There's their story, there's the other person's story, and then there's like the truth, right? And I love that film is really like teaching us that there's more to people than what we originally see. And that's why I don't really mind the anti-hero kind of, I guess, hero bubble that we're in media, where it's like they're not bad, like they're just misunderstood. I don't mind it from time to time, but I will say it's kind of becoming a trope. Like it would be nice to, I don't know, like let's shake it up a little bit. We need some more creative writing.
True, very true. Like Sixth Sense.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen Sixth Sense.
Okay, never mind.
Am I missing out?
I would say watch Sixth Sense, and then watch Others.
Oh, okay.
It's a Nicole Kidman movie.
That one's newer, isn't it?
Older.
Oh, okay.
Nicole Kidman. It's a time period one. She's with her kids and like somewhere in England. It's a big giant mansion. It's a house, and the husband's out to war and whatnot. But she has like these two kids, and it's just a crazy mind twist.
I feel like I've seen either a trailer for that one. It sounds familiar.
I want to say 2003-ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Earlier.
A while ago, yeah. So Others and Sixth Sense.
Okay. I'm going to add it to my list of all the films I have to watch.
Do you think she should do a reaction channel? Watching these movies that you haven't seen? Let us know down in the comments below.
I actually I tried it once, but maybe if you guys convince me, maybe I'll do it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Also, let us know in the comments down below, what are some of your like fun conspiracy theories? Because I love reading them. I fell down a Reddit rabbit hole on reading a bunch of conspiracy theories.